Hello again, Jay at Red Spry Trading. Today I've got a question here from one of my mates, Jarrell, who's trying to lose weight. The question is, bro, I got a quick question. Basically, I've changed my eating habits, gone to the gym for like 3 times a week, doing cardio and little weights. Should I have a protein shake? If so, which one? Will it be a diet one, as I'm trying to lose weight? I've lost about 2.5 stones so far. Okay, 2.5 stones, talking probably about 15 kilos. I'd like to say well done to you for on your own losing so much weight. So obviously you understand the concept of basal metabolic rate and TDEE, that's total daily energy expenditure. So basal metabolic rate, if you don't know what it is, it's basically the energy your body needs for your functions to take place without you even getting out of bed. So for your lungs, your heart, all your organs to work, for you to grow hair, for basic protein synthesis to take place, for the endocrine system, for all your body systems to take place. This is the cost which is involved in the basal metabolic rate. This is how much calories it takes for this to happen. And your total TDEE is your total daily expenditure. This is what you need during a day to perform the tasks that you do. So walking to the shops, or going to the gym, or even whatever jobs you do. If you do quite a manual labor job, you'll need a lot more total daily calorie expenditure in order to suffice your task at a healthy rate of living. So, question for Jarrell: do you need protein shakes? Well, no, that's the short of the answer. You don't need protein shakes. Focus on the goal that you're currently working on, which is weight loss. You have weight loss and you have fat loss. You're currently focusing on weight loss, which is reducing fat and reducing also some muscle may be compromised in that. So focus on that. Get the weight down to what you want, as opposed to fat loss, where you're focusing on just solely losing fat and retaining as much muscle. From I can see in your pictures here, there isn't a considerable amount of muscle for you to be worrying about catabolizing, so for your body to be using this as energy for you to in your weight loss, because obviously you should be in a calorie deficit. You should be taking in a lot less calories than you're consuming, but sufficing your BMR levels in order to remain healthy whilst losing weight. Another important thing to take on board is that if you try to achieve both goals at the same time, so trying to lose body fat and gain muscle, you could become awfully confused, because gaining muscle whilst losing weight, whilst losing fat in particular, what this could cause is you remaining at the same weight, because your body will be reducing body fat but gaining muscle. So this might play more of a psychological aspect on your process in losing weight, because you'll be losing fat but you'll be gaining muscle, but you'll be standing on the scales weighing the same thing. So do take this into account. I do suggest to most people, unless you're an athlete, is to do one at a time. But for my athletes, I normally suggest that they try and do both, because it's really pointless losing any muscle whilst gaining fat. But for the average person on a weight loss, fat loss goal, I would suggest do one at a time, so you can focus on them properly and understand how your body works in order to achieve your maximum goals. Because at the end of the day, no trainer out there is going to be able to give you any better advice than yourself. You're the best trainer, you're the person who knows yourself the best. So take time to understand it and have a bit of patience with this. If you're going to use a supplement, try BCAAs. These are branch chain amino acids. You have L-leucine, L-valine. These are the aminos that make up BCAAs. And BCAAs, what they're mainly responsible for retaining muscle, preventing your body from going into a catabolic state if you don't have enough calories or you're not taking on enough macros, from going into muscle as a form of energy. Even though this doesn't take place for very long after, I'd say 24 hours plus. Some people are like, oh, I need to get this protein shake in me straight after, or else I'm going to start losing all these muscle. No, that's not what's going to happen. You will long after go into catabolic state. So I'd say try BCAAs. Use this pre-workout, so probably 40 minutes before going into workout. So it prevents your body from you going into this status where you're going to be catabolic if you're not eating enough macronutrients. Another point I would like to make to you is when you do get down to the weight that you're trying to maintain, is perhaps change up your training ever so slightly. Bring in more anaerobic form of training, such as sprints and more resistance training, so more weights. This will be responsible for that aesthetic look, that good looking body that you'll be after you've lost sufficient fat and want to sculpt your body. So using a hormonal response from these types of training, anaerobic response, will be an increase in testosterone levels, an increase in HG levels, which are hormones which will help your body to burn fat. So going into an anaerobic fashion style of training as you're doing now, which is aerobic, you're doing a lot of cardiovascular training and very small amount of anaerobic. I'd say focus after you've got to where you want on more anaerobic type of training, in order to get your body secreting more hormones, which will then be responsible for burning fat. So answer to your question is no, you don't need a protein shake, not just yet, unless your goals change and you go into serious bodybuilding type training where you need sufficient amounts of protein in order for you to go into a series of muscle gains. So thanks for your question. Do remember to comment, subscribe and like my videos so I can produce more. And if you got any more questions, don't be afraid to ask. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, so get your questions in and they'll be answered.